on these challenges is these superhero challenges. Been on them forever. I've been on this one already for like 45 minutes now. No, 58 minutes now. I started this one at 5. I've been on it for a whole hour now. And I'm getting on down to about like a 30-second mark. Then out of nowhere he throws a 30-yard pass and he fails. Like, look.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Okay, get a tackle.
Now out of the gun.
That's all I need, tackles.
The linebacker Ryan
Now,
Shazier there
I think I figured out the thing now.
3 yards on that last
if I try to
carry,
get him down the field, this time I can waste all the clock down later.
Now they try the right
but look,
side here.
Like look how fast this guy
is. It's a
like, bro,
17 and a first down.
He's at like 99 speed. And then these X factors that they give me, these are not my normal X factors. These are the X factors the game give me. And these things are not the greatest. They're pretty trash. And look at this. They just got it.
Down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Then I allowed 30+ yards, so I haven't felt that challenge yet.
They have been getting it done on this drive.
Look at this.
The have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
See, like this is so autistic. Like actually, you have to have autism. My God. And now you have to go restart it because this game has autism. My God. And now you come back in here and do it all over again.
As they come up on 1st and 10.
I wish they just let me keep my other X factors and blow them things up all game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's a tackle.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's see if we get another one.
To throw on 2nd down. Roberson out to
oh
the
my
right.
God, I missed that. That's another one.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about it.
You know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it.
That's caught.
What is this?
Well, you came up short.
What does this game have come to? Like, you can, the dude's standing right in. Oh my God! I know.
I've been on this challenge
for
as
so
they come
long.
up on 1st and 10.
Honestly, when I get out of this challenge, I'm not gonna know how to play this game.
From the gun, Roberson.
He's wide open, and there's a freaking guy that's supposed to be over there too.
There, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
There's my 10 yards. You give us the one tackle we just got. Okay.
Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield,
second one.
They add up into 6 points.
No way, they didn't call that last one a tackle?
In on the tackle, Bobby Wagner coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season.
That's AIDS. Dude.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
This challenge is already hard enough.
He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Call that a tackle, please.
At his size, he's a smaller back.
No way, they didn't call. No way. They didn't call that one a tackle either.
That's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
What?
Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
How is that not a tackle? I'm pushing. Oh. Is it? Oh my God. Literally, I'm supposed to have 4 tackles right now. I only have 2. My plan will be working right now if they just give me my tackle.
Drive continues to plunge forward.
Now the game has glitches. Oh my God.
On 1st and 10.
Literally everything that could go wrong is. Oh, there we go.
This is intercepted, and that
doesn't have the tackle.
Picked up by Brad McDougal.
It does. An interception counts. Oh my God. An interception counts as a tackle.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
I'm lost.
And he'll learn.
If I would have just got all them tackles back there.
With your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
What?
Hold the safety
I'm
so
starting
you
this
get
one.
back to the throw that you really want to make.
Oh my
he got so
God,
excited.
dude. I don't know why this challenge is so hard. It's not even hard. It's just the game, dude.
Ball up to the
game is just trying to make it
on
hard.
1st and 10.
Actually, alright, there's a run. That's a simple run. Alright.
This defense not giving him
Alright, nice tackle. That's one.
Yard up to the 36.
Okay. Let's see if we can finish it on this one.
to throw on second down.
He's going to go over here.
He's going to find
That's another one.
It's complete.
That's good.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
That's been 1 tackle, 2 tackles.
Operating from the gun, Roberson.
And there's a 30-yard pass up in
Receiver
the
complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Let's get a tackle, though, man. It's a run.
Now what? And his first carry.
I was how you know it's a run play and you still get that many yards off of it.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
I'm just trying to make sure they don't pass and
Jacksonville,
we can stop
as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this is a pass play. No one's getting back there to run it.
On first down, Roberson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
No way. They're kind of like complete.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
I just tackled that.
Screen, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I just tackled the quarterback.
All right, not the result that you were
how
hoping
the
for.
fuck
Don't
did he
sweat
just
it,
get
though.
that thing off then? What?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up
Bro,
on 1st and 10.
I want to cry.
Now a handoff looking right. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
My God, dude.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
He got Harrison Smith's card right there. I wish he had his X Factor. I wish my Steve Young's X Factor.
Throwing on first down. Roberson.
That's
He's
not
going to hit his
tackle.
man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be a 2nd down.
Like 6.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
No.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Oh my God! What was that?
Okay, so you won't be going
that was the weakest thing hit stick I think I've ever seen. Bro, that was the weakest hit stick I think I've ever seen. Bro, I literally tried to go for a hit stick, my dude totally just like passed out there.
It's a short one here, complete to the
tight
end.
My God.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That's tackle.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That's one reason I don't like this.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I really
defensively that time they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like...
He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
They love Torrey Holt's X Factor,
They'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. In for the score. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. He's been a frequent target, and catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, it just envelops it and brings it in.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line.
If we go out for a 3 now right here and the dude can just punt us the ball, that'd be amazing. Now that's a run play. Tackle. 4 tackle. Alright, good.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he's not going to 6 quarters, isn't he? Oh my God, that's so dumb.
Back now in Jacksonville.
Because now what? Shouldn't it complete dumb ass?
We're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
That's one bad.
Looking
here goes the dummy passes.
Roberson. It's a
That's
short
another
one here,
tackle.
complete to his
That's
tight
number
end.
5.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They had the
Okay,
catch on
let's do
second
the
down, but
moving
it didn't
thing.
help at
Press
all.
that
And now they're
quarterback.
looking at third down here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's
another
complete.
tackle.
And he gets it to the 34.
That was
Good
not a
enough for the
first down.
That
Why?
his first catch so far. They've held him under
That was
wraps,
actually
but he's got a first
no,
down
that
there.
was not.
This quarterback now perfect
What?
since the second
They called
half
that
started.
actually a
7-7.
first down.
It's first and 10. 2
Wow.
minutes left to play in this football
I'm
game
actually
here
surprised.
on EA Sports.
Well, actually, no, I'm not, because it is EA, and they let the computer do whatever the hell they want to do.
On first and 10, Roberson.
Throw it deep. What?
It got his man complete.
And then when you need them to fumble, and then when you need them to hit stick somebody to get a fumble, they freaking just tackle them like that. Oh my god.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
I've been
on
doing this
first
for
and
an
10.
hour and 10 minutes.
Operating from the gun, Roberson. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear
Literally,
and
all I'm
feel
trying to
the
do,
sigh of
all I want to
relief
do,
all the way up here in our
get him five, all I want to do is 6
no doubt
tackles.
about it. Ball go.
And he loses the football a second time.
See, that's already 2 fumbles in a row.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long
Alright,
to
so we
get
have
rid of
6.
it. Brian Burns
If he
coming
punches
in to
me,
drop
I'm
it for a
probably not
loss
back
of
to him.
8. And it also brings up 4th.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great net position.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No doubt until my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
That's the 5th tackle.
The psychology of the game
That's how
never
I'm
ceases
going to
to
get the
amaze
6th
me,
tackle
because
on the kick
you would think
return.
there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the
Time
time.
to waste on the
How much
clock.
they practice not fumbling.
Alright,
Practice it,
figure out a way.
preach it, talk
Oh my
about it all
god,
the time.
but
You would think no
now
one
there's
would
my
ever
guys
turn
from
it
on the
over.
block.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Honestly, I think it's like
Opportunistic by
3
the
minutes
defense.
later. Yeah.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yeah,
16 yards, a first down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Yet again, just a bruising carry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
No way.
And he's taken down.
No.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands.
everyone
How are
gears
you
up
guys
for
just
third
gonna
down.
let two
Talks about
guys
the importance
right
of it.
in?
But fourth down, that's truly
That's a
the moment
tackle.
of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed
Good,
up
good,
a little
good,
bit
good,
more,
good.
and,
Alright,
you
that's
know,
a
it's
6
such a
tackle right there.
momentum play,
Good.
isn't it?
Absolutely, because
No way they didn't give it to me.
depending
They
on
didn't give
who
me that
converts
tackle.
on fourth
Ain't
down.
no way they didn't give me
Able
the
to get
tackle.
7 on that first down
No,
pass
no, no,
play.
no, no, no.
Second and 3. Now Roberson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off
No,
the
then
ball,
touch
fair
over
to
the
win
tackle.
ground. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top
It may not be
target
counted
like
as a
that
tackle.
often. That
Run
time,
it,
though, maybe a
field
little
goal it,
telegraph.
5 seconds left.
And that's
Kick it
not
down
unusual
there.
because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players.
Okay,
And when under duress, when in doubt,
Kick
you're going to throw the
right
ball in his
here.
direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know
5
this,
seconds.
and they get
4
attracted to the
seconds.
football.
4
And
seconds.
a 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will
Kick it
swell the
swim.
lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still
That's a
8
tackle.
up time, got points. So while it's not
Let's
mission
go.
accomplished, it's darn close.
Dang.
Great work stopping the
Finally.
Gurus in their tracks.
That
Keep it
one
up.
thing took that long. And that wasn't even the full game. Do you not allow 100 total yards, gain an interception?
Well, well, well. There's the culprit, Garrett Greasebelcher. Don't let him get away with this.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. Leading them out will be the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the MVP of Super Bowl 29, the dynamic Steve Young. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And oh, right away, he lost the football.
Dang, first play.
And the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Dang, I'm already gone.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 97 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25.
I'm telling you right now, if I get an
24-yard
interception
line.
anywhere in this game, I'm telling you right now, like, I'm honestly just going to try to see how long you keep the ball if I do get an interception. I already know he's like running it though.
Off the play fake, he'll look
No
to
way.
throw.
Oh, how did he catch that?
And he takes us
What?
up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Ain't no way he
And
got
go back
that.
to that one. First play of the drive, good for
Oh my
15
mama,
and
you
a
didn't catch
first
that, bro.
down.
Oh my mama.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
What?
He will take this one in for a touchdown.
Dude.
Poe, 60 yards. As his guys
What
are
are
on the
you
board
talking
here in this first
about?
quarter. We'll go ahead and strap in.
I'm all
Less than 2
over
minutes
it.
in. Had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a give, right side. Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit.
Yeah,
This
the
time
DA
they're
makes
able to
no
get him
sense
behind the line.
sometimes.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Broken.
Well, Brandon, he's having a
What?
great day, but sometimes...
But no,
other
his
guys
wide
make a
receivers
play
can do
against
that
you.
to
What's
me
that
all day, but
expression
Toy
they
Holt
use in the
cannot.
NFL? Those guys get
Yeah,
paid
like
too,
someone
you know?
is
Yeah, in
gonna
college
do
they
that.
say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too.
No
With
one
the day he's had, he can
has
have one
to
go in the wrong
speed
direction.
like Toy Holt.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
That's a dot.
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Play action now. Here's Steve Young.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Third and long for Young. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here is Young.
Sometimes it's designed.
Oh my God,
sometimes you
G.
have to
Young.
know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. Throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. He wants it all for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take a shot right away. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Zach Ertz, 31 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Go now. 3
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Cooper. He's got the hook up here on the comeback.
Oh, I just played it.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Leading this crew out is their electrifying signal caller, 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL MVP. You all know him, Steve Young. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Fights through and now a crease. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson, and he gets it down to the 32. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jackson. Trucks through it.
Oh, man, right through it.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. Now Cooper looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
On the draw, it's Jackson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with third and just a couple. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of
blitz coming, and down he goes. Great Michael Strahan with a sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Young flushed out right. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Young now. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Looking to throw, Young. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a...
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 13, and time, a huge factor. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Cooper will look to throw it. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Here's the drive.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
No way! Stephon Gilmore's getting beat out there like it's nothing.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defense able to get there.
Wide open. I told you these X-Factor players at the game here are total dookies.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop.
I swear to God, if I do not get an oh my God, I swear to God, if I don't get an interception this game, I'm gonna go down here for the field goal.
The Steelers recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Young. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Young to throw it. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot in the zone.
Sorry.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you...
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The bet is that she forces something here at the end of the game.
So here's the home side to take over on offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back
no way.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident.
They only have one timeout.
Continue to do so.
Yeah, the secondary, they really
one final timeout. That's what I'm saying.
That drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now.
He has 113. No way. Did I fail that challenge?
A quick update, it is T-5.
Do not.
Game, and I'm browsing different tickets to try to find the perfect ones for us. And look.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Pick it up, see?
I need to get down here. It's probably sacrifice.
And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
No way. I didn't even get an interception.
At the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Well done, heroes. Let's turn
That's
the page
no
and find
way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. A first down throw for Young. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Steve Young. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
Flush to his right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Holt. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really free. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Young on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is so
The one
dumb.
with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs,
Honestly,
blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
why
Thus, the
Pelham
incompletion.
Way?
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go
Pelham
for
Way,
it.
right?
Young throwing on 4th down, flushed out right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go.
Honestly, we were going to get
zig,
an interception.
you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready? 15, 1, 51. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
focus and get the intercept.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
You might think I'm joking when I had everything locked up.
That one good for 16.
Probably because I got everything locked up.
Should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Great. And the ball is knocked out. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll set up to throw. This is caught. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
2nd and 4. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Running right through him. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out will be the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the MVP of Super Bowl 29, the dynamic Steve Young. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. From the 29, Young. That's caught by Jackson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Dude, I've been on the same 2 challenges for an hour and 2
to
hours.
throw on 3rd down. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. It'll be Young again. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
On the double. Under 10.
They'll give this one to Watt, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. And his throw is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gonna hand to Jewell. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Jewell.
Yeah, I can't play these. Honestly, yep, that's it for this video, dude. I'm actually done with this. Like, I can't do nothing. Like, bro, like, this game is impossible. Like, actually, this game is actually impossible. So I'll see you guys later, bro.